Put the freaking Cowboys back there.
Marr now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Stay there. Stay there. Black 15. White 85.
And a flag out right away, and I believe our day will begin with a 1st and 15.
God dang, now it's on me, god dang. Alright. Definitely I'm gonna lose now.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. On play action, Rivers. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The intended receiver there, Allen, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Running one against the right side.
The give is to Elliott. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
I would think as a play caller, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stopped that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
Play action.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
Oh, great.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
No, ain't no screen.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And he's going to go down. Back across midfield. He's sacked at the 46. Joey Bosa. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
They'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Round 80. Check. White. Stay hot.
On second down, it's Gordon. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And he takes it.
That's good play.
Touchdown. 25
You see that good play?
And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead.
I can't help it, partner. I love backs who have a lot of burst.
Yeah, they ran the toss play. By the way, sometimes you'll hear toss and pitch used interchangeably, but that was the toss.
Well, for me, a toss, quarterback takes the snap, turns around, tosses it to
like
the tailback. Yeah, like an egg underhand, really with 2 hands. And a pitch, usually like you're running an option type play, and you pitch it out there to the trailing back.
Goes end over end like a field goal.
Yeah, where you turn it over to make sure that thumb turns down and the ball flips end over end slowly and delicately to your running back.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Prescott.
Oh, what? No, come on. What did you get that for?
So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before on a screen pass. Not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
Anybody even touch it, dude?
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Again to Elliott. And some room to run now. The 20. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 46 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
And it's still the first quarter, goddamn.
And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
Oh, that juke messed me up. That juke
He's
messed
up
me
to
up.
the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like...
There goes Melvin Gordon. Touchdown, L.A. Melvin Gordon with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exact.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James. A sack from his safety position. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Elliott. And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16. He was able to pick up 6 yards there, so that leaves him with a 3rd and 13. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it staring at a 3rd down and 13. On 3rd down, Elliott. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Here's Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper.
Come on, now look at this. Look at this now.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 75 yards.
That's not bad.
And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And he'll bang that one through.
Next score was 15. Chargers 14. Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. Now a toss right side. It's Gordon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stop.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Rivers throw into the hands of Gordon. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Cowboys' 42-yard line.
What happened?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Dang, it's only it's only the 2nd quarter. God dang. It's a long game.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Bring that. 380. 54 miles.
Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. To Gordon, out left. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And he took that in one.
Oh, yo, what just happened?
What a grab. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And his pass incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott. That'll bring up second down.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott, Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll throw again. Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They give them 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Brett Maher now for the Cowboy field goal. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Maher is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. Well, what do you think? Maybe a little disappointment there. They had a pretty nice drive going at the end of the half, and they have to settle for 3.
Oh, definitely a little bit of disappointment there because when you kick a short field goal, you shake your head a little bit like, could we have done a little bit more? Could we have gotten one more shot to try and get 6? But with what little time was left on the clock, I think it was a smart play.
After the made field goal, Maher back out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
They go to Elliott again. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Well, he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. A first down carry by Elliott. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
10th carry now for Elliott. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Yo, you being real rude.
No signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
You're being real rude, yo. You're being real rude.
Prescott to throw on 3rd. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. He'll have a first down and more past the 20. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A big hitter there. First down gain of 26 yards. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
First down, Rivers. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. A toss play, Gordon. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's get it.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. The Chargers go here. It's Rivers. And he's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott.
How did I get a flag for that?
That's complete.
How did I get a flag for that?
Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
They come out here in the eye. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
What tight end? You got 3 down.
Prescott from the gun. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Marr now to add the extra point.
Let's see, got 2 points. Let's see, so that's a field goal and touchdown. Got 2 points.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake here, Rivers. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Allen, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready! Block 11! Let's go, B, let's go!
They go play action. Rivers.
Press the button. Why is he not throwing the
A
ball?
Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
No, I was shocked that he caught that.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Rivers on the money, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. To throw, Rivers. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Here's Rivers. And that'll be incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed, near the goal line, on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3-and-out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Again, it's Elliott. Now it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Prescott. And no, it's incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back.
None. I don't have any timeout, so it's probably an off or not.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Single slot. Watch the shit. Pass, Bruce. Kill. 61, matchbox, lights. Keep it skinny. Hey, 300.
On play action, Rivers. And he rifles one incomplete. The intended receiver there, Allen, and it's 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Play fake. Rivers. Right back for Allen. This time he finds him complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 34. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, this is scary. I don't know what to do. This is nerve-wracking. I see you in a minute.
Play action now. Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I thought he caught that.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. He was trying to get that back to Allen. 3rd down here. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane.
Yes, this is exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure, and if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. And this is complete.
Oh, what? Yo.
In the final minute, and the Chargers have once again taken the lead.
Yo, I can't believe that just happened. I cannot believe that just happened. I cannot believe that just happened. Yo, I cannot believe that just happened.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Rivers toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1, you want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I'm still shocked at the last play.
Now Prescott.
Get him, go.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
Big game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll try and grind some clock with Gordon. Nifty move by Gordon. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being 40. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.